Ministry of Health, the National Cancer Institute of Kenya, Kenyans distinguished breast health expertise, breast cancer survivors from the region of Kisii, Nyamira, Homa Bay, Migori, Narok, and the Kericho. I'm sure they are around 7 counties. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy that we are hosting the Kenya-UK Breast Cancer Alliance conference here in Kisii County. First, let me welcome you to Kisii County and appreciate our guests who have joined us in a concerted effort towards breast cancer awareness and control. Kisii County has a population of around 1.5 million persons, and my administration has a priority in the health sector in terms of focus and budget, so as to avail service to the people. We have in place existing training program for health workers, including surgical training through COSCA, medical interns, medical students, that is in Kisii University, and several health training institutions for other allied health care professionals. Our oncology status in Kisii County includes human resource. We have a clinical oncologist, pediatric hematologist. Allow me if I don't pronounce it properly because I'm just a politician. Therefore, other words are meant for the doctors. Gynecologist, breast oncoplastic surgeon, oncology clinical officers, oncology nurses, and others. Diagnostic, we have a plain X-ray, mammogram, ultrasound, CT scan, MRI, pathology services, including histology. Treatment, oncology surgeon or surgery, chemotherapy is being offered in several facilities in the county. Cancer Center, funding for Kisii Cancer Center has been secured. Probably even the president will be with us here in less than 2 weeks. 2, commission the cancer center which is supposed to be built here in Kisii. We've already provided for the land, and all logistics, even the partners, they have already given a no objection. And I'm told money has been wired in for the construction of that facility at 2.1 billion Kenya shillings. Breast cancer in Kisii County is the most or commonest cancer in Kenya, which is mirrored in Kisii County. Majority cases are diagnosed in late stages, stage 3 to 4. Cancer patients and survivors in Kisii County are equally burdened with a high cost of medication, hence need for partnership to alleviate the suffering. We have in place a dedicated weekly breast clinic that attends over 150 patients monthly. We have a trained oncoplastic breast surgery, our surgeons, and trained oncologists. We have a dedicated multidisciplinary team, MDT, for breast cancer. I just mentioned, because I realized, and they allow me to, I lost my dad in the year 2016 through prostate cancer. And we discovered much later that it was just breast cancer when we were treating a different thing, as Mama she was explaining. Till when he started crying like a small baby, I'm like, really? This is my dad who used to cane us thoroughly is now he's the one crying like a small baby. We discovered it was too late and he passed away. But again, I'm just an amateur in these things of breast or cancer as it is. I'm happy Dr. Bahati just mentioned that you have a team which goes to here for visitors. Funerals, they are big events, where you'll get 5,000, not less than 5,000, 5,000, 3,000, 1,000. That is the smallest, funeral ceremony that could be happening here. Therefore, it's a big event. That when she just mentioned that we have survivor cancers to just explain to our people in those functions, I'm like, how I wish it's not only in where we have lost a cancer patient. Can it be even in those normal funerals so that there is a proper awareness? For some of you who have heard me before, I've been saying this and people have ridiculed me because almost, and this for the expertise, Dr. Bahati and your team, for you just to explain to me, to understand so that I can have the energy to explain. Is it possible that we can cure cancer at an earlier stage? Is it possible?
Yes.
How do we do it? That's the question. For screening and earlier detection. But my layman way of doing things, I normally in most of those funeral functions, because I got those big ones, not necessarily the small ones. But I've asked over time that, this one I stand corrected. I've been asking that, save for the young people, but I've seen there's some people to travel so many kilometers to get to hospital. It's not possible. Therefore, you need to be able to, again, as expertise, Dr. Wewe lazima utarudi Kenya. So that now we inform the society exactly what we do in the earlier stages. How do we prevent it? It's my humble request this morning that for experts who have come in, and I want to assure you that I've seen you guys, you have given us 10,000 British pounds. How can this money be properly managed and give us the results, positive results, in sensitizing the society to the level that we have a society which is informed? Allow me to mention this. This is the only county which has the level 5 hospital, which takes care of Homa Bay County, Migori County, Nyamira County, part of Naroko County, Bomet, and Kericho. For our partners, we have it's a big business for the doctors here. But surprisingly, I know there are doctors here. Again, I'm happy my team, Dr. Bahati, they did not go on strike. Doctors, they are on strike. I don't know if this one happens in the UK. But here now, the fact that they are on strike, we are losing lives. That's the only, sad part of it. But again, I want to point out we have had a different approach. I'm going to have a different approach. I want my doctors feel completely comfortable in their workplace. That's my dream. This KTRH that you're seeing here, when I came in, I got that they were collecting 47 million per quarter. Theft in that hospital, it was an open check. Anybody could go in, write a check, and walk away with money in bags. 47 million. When I changed the leadership, sent away the doctor who was in charge, the CEO, brought a new CEO, we are doing 200 million Kenya shillings. Therefore, 150 million was going into people's pockets. Then when I asked Dr. Uimeke, this money that you have started collecting, what is it? What is the positive effect of that collection. This hospital, we used to lose 50% of newborns. Sometimes if there is 100 deliveries, sure, people have gotten service. For our partners, I can assure you, the little money or so much you have given us, it will account to every penny. KTRH, as it were, we already, I'm sure Dr. Bahat, when I came, actually I don't know, it's you told me, the first meeting, you wanted a set cabinet, which you did not have. I made sure I provided. Baby warmers were not there. We had to make sure and it's something small, 1 million, 2 million, but this is the money that people were stealing and walking away with it. But I'm happy that now, after the strike, we are going to change the way of doing things. We will have it up and running. Abantu baminto, it's important in many ways. Even men for going to be checked on prostate level of their prostate glands, how they are. It's difficult, that is for sure. But I want to commit myself before all of you that through the budget, I want to see if I can be able to allocate some money to go a long way to see if it's possible. The community health promoters, they are doing exactly what we wanted them to do, and the proper training to be carried out for them to help us detect this problem. Because again, community health promoters, they are there in every part of the county and the country as large. Therefore, allow me to say this one.
I'm very pleased to be here as part of the Kenya UK Breast Cancer Alliance. We thank Kisii County and His Excellency and the rest of the team for the Ministry of Health for hosting us, along with my colleague Dr. Bahati for hosting this meeting. It is a great global challenge that we need to try and improve the outcomes of breast cancer across the world. And Kenya is one of those countries where we need to try and improve the survival by actually getting this cancer diagnosed early. And there's several ways to do that. And one of these ways is making sure that people out across everywhere in the world, out in the community, those who might not have immediate access to information, understand that early diagnosis saves lives. And by harnessing the power of women with a lived experience of breast cancer to go out into the communities to spread the word that catching this early, getting proper treatment is the way that this cancer can be defeated. And we can actually cure this when it is diagnosed at an early stage. So moving on from here, we will continue with the project that is going to be equipping the breast cancer survivors and warriors with the information and the resources to be community breast health advocates. And we are very grateful for the pledge made by His Excellency here today and the county and the Ministry of Health to continue the work that we're doing to actually make this a widespread, normal service provision in the community. We look forward to the meeting for the next 2.5 days, and we continue to hope for continued partnerships between Kenya and the UK over the forthcoming years.
My name is Dr. Bahati. I'm an oncoplastic breast surgeon based at Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital. Today we are gathered in Kisii to have our second Kenya-UK Breast Cancer Alliance meeting together with our UK delegates. We are very pleased to have 11 delegates from the UK, 10 delegates from the country who come to discuss about the experience of breast cancer patients. What makes this conference unique is that we are focusing on the lived experiences of breast cancer patients to help us raise awareness in our community and more so to improve our care as healthcare providers towards our patients. We are very pleased to have this meeting. We are looking over 100 delegates attending this conference over 2.5 days, so that is today through Friday.
Okay, I'm Margaret Oyagi, Genomo Kisii. Dade twabwate a conference ya breast cancer Kenya with the Alliance UK. Twachaka biya abagambi baito bakwanira amagana amaya twensi twarorire ng'ana yogokonyeka kore na kegima omweshimiwa arati no arenge orura amagana amaya o promise ringa the cancer center nkwagachwere Kisii already otebire the oncologist babe ready egera egari sogokorerwa chemo ebetiare by next week na ende nintagete go appreciate the government goikira iga batoire the center in Kisii twakonyekire bono ntori gotwara distance entambe kogenda baka Nairobi kogenda baka Jaina. We shall be getting the services iga abanyagitari baito mbaro Dr. Bahati no ale na bangina nero kogenda otokonya by the way auto guide nonya konyorekere taracha iga Kisii ngoto guide arenge ngaminyoka gochiasegete onyoro gokonya ande nitagete gotebanga omweshimiwa arati nere otoikiri this level egekogera naike iyo chicha okwana amo naintwe ototebi the way forward buna tobwenerete komenya na ende na promising nonya mashindani watu watafikiwa kupitia the ambassadors abaiga barenge gaiga. So we appreciate their coming, to appreciate the abagani bari UK, to appreciate the abanyagitari baito, to appreciate the nurses, to appreciate Kenya yaitengima, the president practically mpaka goikaga igase twaikire mbiya mono sana mogenderera gosesenigwa na ende tigatusuke bosio egere egenteke igagekoro ku cancer kesire korwa abantu baminto togenderera gotaiya abantu